What's going on, everyone? Tech Me Out here, and in this video we're going to be talking about my top 5 iPhone apps for the week. So these are some apps that I highly recommend, some of which I just discovered and others which I have been using for quite some time, but nonetheless, let's jump into the list. Everything's going to be linked below, and if you like videos like this, hit that like button so I know to go ahead and create more. But first app up is really simple. It's called Atlas, and basically what it does is it allows you to come in here and pretty much search for any area in the world and then save the map in which it shows you so that you can use it as your wallpaper. Now there's a couple of cool things about this. For one, when you save the wallpaper, it saves a blurred version of the wallpaper and a non-blurred version, so you instantly have one that's going to look better with your home screen and one that's going to look best on your lock screen. And then in the app, you'll also notice that there's a little color wheel, and this is going to allow you to change the color scheme for the map in which you see. So a few color schemes in which I personally like are the watermelon is what I call it. It's the green and the pink one. And I also like the dark black and gray theme. That's really all there is to this app. You just search for an area in which you want to see. And it'll show you that area on the map. You can zoom in, you can zoom out, and then just hit save wallpaper to actually set it as your wallpaper. Now the second app I have for you is called PhotoScan, and this is like one of those essential apps that's going to help you, especially when you have like actual pictures in which you want to make digital. So instead of always having to find a scanner, you can use your phone, and ordinarily you would use your camera and then possibly have that glare on the image. But the nice thing about PhotoScan is that it removes the glare and it truly makes it look as though you used a scanner or actually had like a digital copy of the photo itself. So you're gonna get these glare-free scans with an easy step-by-step kind of capture method, which pretty much consists of you taking photos of specific areas of the photo in reference to one of 4 different quadrants. And it's automatically gonna crop things based on edge detection. It can straighten your photos out. But I was just really blown away by how well it will actually remove the glare from a photo when you're, taking a picture using your phone of a picture. It's pretty impressive. But that brings us on to our third app, another kind of photo related application. This is known as Darkroom. So Darkroom reminds me like a light version of Lightroom. So it's within here that you can actually go about creating your own filters. You can also do batch processing, which is going to allow you to edit, manage, and export multiple photos all at once. You also have some pro tools such as the option to adjust the curves and colors of a picture. You can use a grid to auto resize it. You can add a border if you want. You can even add pre-made filters onto it to kind of give it a certain look, or adjust the finer details that you typically see, such as the brightness and the contrast and highlights and things like that. In addition to being able to increase the sharpness, add a fade type of effect, or add a specific color scale to the highlights of your picture or the shadows of your photo. But I felt like it was a really nice, clean way to get some advanced features for your pictures without per se having to use or know how to use Lightroom. Now this next app is a free app, but it does require a paid subscription service. And the app I'm talking about is MoviePass. So basically how this works is that you pay a monthly fee, and from there you can pretty much see any movie that you want. Now I learned about MoviePass like years ago, and it was $30 at the time. I was like, no. But since then, MoviePass has dropped their price significantly, and it's $10 a month, which is typically less than one movie. So if you see at least one movie a month, then I would highly suggest you get this. It's not a sponsored video or anything like that for them. I just enjoy the service, and I felt like it was worth sharing with all of you. So how it works is that you actually go into the app, you search for the movie that you want, and then it'll show you theaters around you that are playing the movie. Or you can go to theaters and choose a specific theater in which you want and find the movies that are playing at that theater. But the catch is, I think you have to be within like 100 feet of the movie theater. And when you are, you're then allotted the option to check in for the movie. The other catch is you cannot see a movie more than once, even if you go to a totally different theater. Once you have seen that movie, you cannot see it again. And once you have checked in for the movie, you're going to head up to the ticket booth. You should have a MoviePass card that was sent to you in the mail. You're going to present it to them, and you get your tickets and you're good to go. It was a really smooth process. But I will say, if you like 3D movies, or if you like to see the premiere of the movie, like when they show it the night before, You can't do that with this, but I'm cool with that. I don't have to see movies in 3D. It's nice, but not mandatory. And I don't have to see the premiere either. So this right here has been super clutch. I'm telling you, if you see at least one movie a month, you should definitely check this app out. And lastly, I have Time Page. So this is a really clean calendar app. So when you get in here, you're basically greeted with your week view in a very nice clean format. And if you swipe to the right, you're going to see your calendar view, which is also going to give you your agenda for today. You can also take your finger and long hold the circles at the bottom of the screen to get a preview at certain events that you have happening on that calendar. And if you swipe to the right once more, you're then going to be able to toggle through your month view. And if you don't like the theme, you can always adjust that as well. But there's just so much you can do on this calendar if you want to kind of see more days at a glance or less days. You can do the pinch to zoom action to alternate between the two. And if you press and hold on a specific day, it's going to give you more information in regards to what you have on your itinerary, including the weather and any travel information in which it can give you to get to that location. But I really love the look here in terms of kind of having this like card format. But yeah, overall a solid calendar application if you're on the hunt for one. But that's really going to conclude all of my app recommendations for this video. However, if you're not an iPhone person and you're more of an Android person, I also have my top 5 apps of the week for Android. I'm going to link that in this video as well as somewhere down below in the description box. But in the meantime, drop down in the comment section some apps you think I should check out and I might feature it in my next one. And until then, hit the subscribe button so you can be here for the next video. And as always, thanks for taking the time out to let me tech you out.